everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Lindsay and this is Life with Lindsay. The lighting is horrible. We'll go over that in a second. Today I have an unboxing for you. Alice in Winter Wonderland is just around the corner, and so I'm going to be showcasing a couple Alice kits that I have picked up along the way, and I'm going to share them with you. Before we get into this, a few boring housekeeping tips. If you hear a noise directly to my left, I do have a fan running. If you hear tiny human noises, I'm recording this when my child is sleeping. Pretty sure she's actually asleep right now. And if you hear husband noises, my husband is in the room. Say hi, husband.
Hello.
So, I've been trying to film during the day. I'm just going to show you guys the box, and I'm going to attempt to open this while we chat. I've been wanting to film during the day for a couple days now, and it has been dark and gloomy, like nighttime looking weather for days. So finally today I was like, well, if I have time, I'll get it done over her nap time. And then the house across the street started working on their roof. So all day, all I'm hearing is, oh, woo, sorry guys, didn't mean to hit that. I'm like, this sucks. This does not make for a good base for a video. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous because I'm not sure. This box is, I've never seen anything boxed like this in my life. In my life.
In your life?
In my life. So, this came to us. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, this came to us from China. Anyway, we have a kit here from Royal Diamond Painting. I have never gotten a kit from them before. My guess is this was like an extension on the box because of the size of the canvas. So while I chat, I'm going to get the rest of this stuff out if I can without having to stick my hand all up in everything. So I've just had really terrible lighting recently, and it is what it is. Even with a ring light, I still have terrible lighting. So I'm going to move that out of the way. That is a lot of black. I ordered this kit on November 8th. It was shipped on November 18th, and I received it on November 23rd. So the shipping was pretty good. They were having a sale, which is the only reason I picked anything up. Let's see, anything special in here? Not really. We got some tweezers, the sharp tweezers, boat, big pad of wax, some baggies, a pen with a squishy, and a 3-placer. It's a very sad looking multi-placer. And I know you guys are probably going, well, what'd you get? So obviously, since I mentioned Alice in the Winter Wonderland, you guys see that? This is the Mad Tea Party. So let's get this out, and then I can show you guys the canvas. Have you guys ever ordered from Royal Diamond Painting Company? The prices were pretty high. I was told by a couple of my diamond painting friends that they do tend to run sales pretty often. And then like the next day I saw they had a sale. So I purchased this. I got this in a 60 by 60. They had it available in multiple options, but I picked this one because they did show the schematic and what it was supposed to look like, the rendering. I couldn't think of the word. For each size. And this one seemed to be really clear from that image. I'm going to try to multitask here. But I didn't want to go massive, but I didn't want to go too small that the detail was lost. So I picked up the 60 by 60. If you hear my audio trailing off, it's because I'm leaning over to read the notes. It was listed as $81.95, which is expensive. And I got it on sale for $57.37. No shipping. Did come on a foam roller. Alright. may have to stand up for this, you guys. Short people problems. So if you saw my last unboxing, or 2 or 3, I filmed at our card table, which has a lot more room, but just the lighting of it is terrible. So I'm hoping that I got this in a square. I did get this in a square. Okay. And if you're wondering why I said I hope that I got this in a square, let me stand up here. Just adjusting some things here so you guys don't have a terrible glare. Just kind of how it is. Let's see. Can I get you guys in? All right. So, Royal Diamond Painting does do licensed artwork, which is why I picked this up. And the reason I said, oh, I hope this is square is not because I want it to be square, which I honestly can't remember at this point if I had a choice for square or round drills, but the square drills are smaller than round drills. And when you have a canvas that is charted for square drills, if you put rounds on them, then they won't line up right because you're putting something that's too big. Ay. Let's see if that helps at all. Probably not. So, I'm hoping this translates really well. It's a lot darker of an image. Like, the color saturation is darker, not like gothic darker than I anticipated. And yes, I did see the image before I purchased it. But here is the White Rabbit. Here is Alice. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of detail in her face. Let's see. And then here are all the treats from the tea party. It's a cute image. Now I'm wondering why I went the size I did. This isn't huge, but it's not small by any means. Some playing cards. You're going to lose detail in some of these things. I'm trying my damnedest here, you guys, with this light. All right, well, there's going to be a glare right there because I can't make it any better. With things like the flowers and the pastries, you won't be seeing as much detail in them as you would in a larger size. Now, this came with... Okay, let's see. Let's count real quick. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. All right, I've already lost count. So, I'm going to flip the canvas and pull out the drills. Actually, why don't we check out the canvas while we've got it? There are a lot of dark colors here. And some of these symbols are incredibly blurry. It's a little bit disappointing. Personally, I don't understand when companies do dark backgrounds with dark letters. I don't know if you guys can even see this. I'm not even sure what symbol this is. Like an E with something through it. And it's not much better on the... Oh my goodness, what this is called. The Legend. Ooh, guys, my brain. I just finished a kit today and my brain's a little mush. Some of these are much clearer, and I will use a light pad. I always use a light pad like this, for example. Those are dark, dark, dark letters on top of dark. I mean, I can see that it says J. I definitely think some of these are going to be a little bit confusing, though. Let's check the blues. See, the blues here, they've got white lettering on them. So you can see some of the symbols, I mean, they're not super blurry or anything like that. They're just hard to read because, like, what is that? So you have a lowercase a. I'm kind of pointing from underneath the screen. So there's a lowercase a, and then next to it is, like, an E? Maybe a lowercase e? All right. Let's get into the drills, shall we? Flip this guy over. Now, this, if you do Diamond Art Club, you're probably spoiled like I am. Woo! I'm going to bring you guys back down into the business. So let's try to do this quickly. One thing I hate about a lot of these companies is that they ship everything in these tiny, tiny, tiny bags, which is fine, but it's so incredibly wasteful. So let's see, we've got, I do like that it came with 60 colors. There we go. Glad I stopped counting because I think I got lost to like 22, 24, 28, somewhere around there. That it does come with this. I will cut this out and put this right through my Xyron sticker maker. I am going to pull out the drills real quick and make sure we have everything that's there. And I'll be back in a minute. And we are back. We have all of the drills here. I have a couple drills. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors that I got an extra bag than what they said. And I've got one color that I have one less of. I have a whole lot of this color, so this leads me to believe this is what the skin tone is. It looks a little more white, pale pink on camera, but this is like pink. Very, very pink. So I'm going to check that out in a second. I'll flip the canvas back over and look. It didn't seem like they were in any discernible order. Let's take a look here. This is just some 310. Can't really see any knobbly bits or any tabs or anything like that. I did notice on a few colors we would get a straggler that not only is not the right color, but is not the right shape. So I'm going to attempt to put all of this poorly into some bags here. And in the meantime, these are not going to be organized. It is what it is. They were not organized when they came out of the bag. They're not going to be organized going back in the bag. What do you guys do when do you put everything back in the containers? Do you put everything away? For this, I will probably go get a gallon Ziploc bag, put everything in it, and label it. Because the box that this came in it's not going to be very good to store things back in. So, and I apologize, I'm sure this is making a ton of noise, but I'm trying to get this in here fairly quickly without losing any colors. Have you guys ever ordered from Royal Diamonds before? Now I'm curious if I picked square or if that was my only option. I can't remember. So I'm going to quickly put the rest of these back in and flip the canvas over. Be right back. And we are back. So yes, I was right. The majority of that super pink color is in her skin. It's actually a lot of places. It's in the icing, in the teacup, in the cake. But I do appreciate that it came with the, let's see. It's pretty sticky. And I will say that canvas seemed to lay pretty flat. There are lots of wrinkles in the plastic, which it's just in the plastic. It's not in the glue itself. I like this image. I'm slightly disappointed with how it looked in the rendering and the image. That I feel like some of it may not translate as well, even though I did get a nice size for it. But that's okay. You live, you learn. I wanted to try out some new companies, especially, or some new to me companies, especially ones that do legally license their artwork. That is something that is important to me. I know everybody has a different list of things that are important to them. Obviously, for the price I paid for this, I want it to be spectacular, so we're going to just have to wait and see. But for those who do not know, I will link up in the eye, which should be over here, the introduction video to the Alice in a Winter Wonderland. But that diamond painting event will begin on January 1st, 2021. And it will end on February 14th, 2021. And all you have to do is choose any Alice or Alice-themed kit. Does not matter where it's from. as long as it is Alice in Wonderland, and use the hashtag Alice in a Winter Wonderland. And that's how you enter yourself in. I will be doing, my goal is to be doing weekly update videos, and I'd like to showcase some people's works in progress or completed canvases. And I will leave you guys with more details in the near future. But thank you guys so much for being here. While you are here, please make sure to give this video 2 thumbs up, 1 real life, 1 virtual. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Come, join the Sparkle Squad. And while you're there, make sure you hit that notification bell. I do not upload on any sort of schedule. I operate on toddler standard time. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!